Welcome to the 10th class on the structure and details of the second Beis Hamikdash. In this class and in the next classes, we're going to be learning about the Heichel. So, in front of the Heichel, there were 12 steps. Each of the steps was a half an amma high and a half an amma wide, which means that the steps in total were 6 ammas high, which is around 9.5 feet. Now, regarding the Heichel itself, it was a huge building. It was 100 ammas high, 100 ammas wide, and 100 ammas deep. Now, 100 ammas is about 157 feet, and it's around the height of an 11-story building. So it's the height of an 11-story building, the width of an 11-story building, and the depth of an 11-story building. And to get some perspective of the size, so we could see it over here in the context of 770, and we'll see in the next pictures a little more clearly. It basically goes from the side of 770, even though it looks like it doesn't go all the way. We'll see how it does, all the way through to the other side, and this is how far it goes along Kingston. So let's see it from other perspectives. Here you can see that it goes all the way to the side of 770. On the other side, it goes all the way to the other end, and then along Kingston Avenue, it goes all the way up here along the side of the building. And then coming back to the front of the building, so having in mind this size of a building, and now it's about an 11-story building high. So that's the size of the Heichel. Now, regarding the Heichel consisted of 2 floors. Each floor was 40 ammas high. 40 ammas is around 63 feet, and that means it's about the height of a 4.5-story building. So each floor was about the height of a 4.5-story building. And later on, we'll see what happened to the rest of the height, because over here we have 40 ammas for each floor. That's 80 ammas. We're still missing 20 ammas. So we'll see and learn about that a little later. Now, regarding the doorway, so the doorway to the Ulam, which is the first part of the Heichel that you enter into, so the door of the Heichel was 40 ammas high and 20 ammas wide, which is twice the size of all other doors. All other doors throughout the Beis Hamikdash were 20 ammas high and 10 ammas wide. This door was double the size. It was 40 ammas high, which, like we said, is around 63 feet, and it's around the height of a 4.5-story building. That's how large, how high, how tall the door was, and it was 20 ammas wide, which is around 31.5 feet wide. Also, this was the only doorway throughout the whole Beis Hamikdash that did not have a door. Now, to get a little sense of the size of this door, so we can see over here, it's all scaled. Here we'll bring it up again with a little more information. The doorway to the Ulam was, like we said, 40 ammas high and 20 ammas wide. This is about 63 feet high and 31.5 feet wide, which is about 11 times the height of a person that's 5 feet 10 inches tall and about as wide as 18 people. So it's around the size scaled over here. We see over here 18 people, and it's around 11 times higher than, or taller than, these people here. So now, in terms of seeing this scale down to size, so if you'd be by the Ulam, here you have the height of the 12 steps. This would be the size of a person who is 5 feet 10 inches tall. So we have 100 ammas for the height. Here we see 96, because as we'll learn later, there was a fence up here which took up 4 ammas. We have 100 ammas this way, 100 ammas this way, and a door that's 40 ammas high and 20 ammas wide. And so if you'd scale all of this down to size, this would be the size of a person standing in the doorway. And with that, we'll end the 10th class.